What's going on? Back again, Objective Hustler, and I'm about to react. I kind of watched part of this last night. I'm gonna try to have a fair reaction to it. I'm gonna try to be objective to this shit. Uh, this is just a crazy video, and this is a warning to men and women alike. People like the bullshit and not get to the shoot get the meat and spit out the bones. Let's just keep the meat and stick and throw out the bones. I want you to just check out this video. I'm gonna stop it and break it down as we go through it. Let's go.
In about a month, I'm moving from the home that I own in Washington, D.C., and I'm moving back into an apartment. And I feel like in this economy, this home, purchasing economy, it probably is confusing for a lot of people on why somebody that is a homeowner would leave the home that they own to go rent an apartment, especially with rent prices being crazy. But honestly, it's the best decision for me and my daughter, and I'm gonna go through the reasons. But honestly, I feel like the list is endless. Okay, number one, I am a single woman, single mother, and I feel like living in a house, you have a little less security than you do when you live in a large apartment building that has secured entry, a doorman, maybe even security personnel on staff, cameras everywhere, and I feel very vulnerable in my home at times. And look, I have a security system. Shout out ADT. Not sponsored, but go ahead and do it if you like. I have Ring cameras, but I just feel like it's not the same as having the extra level of security that you have living in a large building. So, for instance, I do go on dates and I date people, and I feel like you can Google someone and figure out their address pretty quickly, especially.
All right, let's stop right there. Okay, instead of her getting to the real reason why she moving out this home, she gonna bullshit and throw her personal safety in front of the real reason why she moving out that damn house. Come on, who believe in this? And I'm gonna talk about the comments too on this, and the comments really show the level of delusion and bullshit is out here on the street. And like my kids say, she capping, and the people in the comments they capping. Come on, be for real. Okay, everybody wants to be safe, personally safe, for your personal protection or whatever. But let's get to the real reason you moving out. Let's get to the real reason. And the real reason is what? Money. Come on, let's go. Let's see what she's talking about.
Homeowners, there's just databases where that information is publicly available. And so if someone got really weird after a date, what are you gonna do? Is somebody gonna be waiting for me outside my house? Well, I don't know. And I've had really weird situations where I felt uncomfortable. And I drive up to my house and be like, okay, I hope that guy's not here. He's being really weird in text today. He's sounding weird. Hope he's not outside, because if he is, what am I gonna do? So that's one. And these are kind of the things you think about when you're a single woman that I feel like other people don't have to think about. But that is something I think about, and I think about it enough that I'm just over it. On, to that point, we're going to stay on that point for now, and maybe this will be a few videos, but, even when someone delivers something to your house, people are weird, and once they know who lives there, there's nothing you can do about it. You're just there, you're just on your own, and someone has your address. So, I don't like the safety aspect of it,
And everything she's talking about is hypothetical. She can't explain a real instance of somebody being weird if they want to be weird. She making up this shit to have you believe that she feel vulnerable, and that's the reason she moving out of this house. I mean, a lie don't care who tell it. That's what my mama used to say. And anybody with any first grade education can see right through this bullshit. But I digress. Let's keep it going.
it's just where I live, but I'm not doing it. little bit older, if you like that aesthetic, look, if you like that aesthetic, you'll be happy. I thought that I could buy this house at a lower price and slowly update it to my liking, and I haven't been able to. It's way more time intensive than I ever anticipated, and that means that I have to find like every fixture, find a person that's reliable to come do it. When a professional comes to do something, they always uncover like 67 other things that need to be done for this one item to be fixed. And it's very overwhelming managing that when I had so much other stuff.
Sound like she in a bind. Play the clip.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
And I feel like I'm tired of being responsible for this stuff. I miss having a maintenance man. Like, having maintenance is so underrated. Like, for instance, the handle on my storm door broke off due to cold weather. The mail delivery person, like, went to open it. It was locked. It, like, snapped because it's, like, old and it was cold. And it has taken me months to find the specific door handle that fits on this screen door. So I have not had a door handle on my screen door for months. And if I lived in a building with maintenance, something like this would have been fixed in a week.
Like, she has taken us around the world, around the block, around the bush, through the bushes, but we still haven't addressed the real issue.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
You a boss babe, you wanted to get a house, and it's kicking your ass. And it's all back because of what? Money. Whatever.
Like, just thinking about it. Okay, so that's that. I mean, the number of things you need to upkeep when you're a homeowner is insane. I think another issue that I just really didn't want to deal with that I thought that I did was like the landscaping. So even in DC, where I have a small plot, the front yard and backyard are overwhelming. So, I mean, I have people who mow the grass, but then the people who mow the grass
Play the clip. She's in a bind.
don't necessarily do like other maintenance on the yard. So like weeding and things like that are something that I have to do. And if I don't have time to do it, it gets out of control. Besides the weeding and stuff, like if you want to plant like annual flowers, like whatever, like it's just a lot of stuff to deal with, and I have like way too much going on, and I feel like I wasn't prepared when I bought this house.
Maybe buy a house, get married, get a husband. He'll help you with it. That's a suggestion too. Just saying shit. Who the hell am I?
Like, people will tell you that it's important to be a homeowner, but they are not realistic about how much work and responsibility goes into homeownership.
Stop it right there. I 110% agree with her on that last statement. Let's go back a little bit. Let's play that shit again.
Are not realistic about how much work and responsibility goes into homeownership outside of just, oh, you're building equity.
Exactly. So when it comes to home ownership, it's just not, you just don't buy the house and like you just live in the motherfucker. It takes preventative maintenance will save your life when it comes to dealing with a house. Get ahead of stuff. Don't wait for shit to break. And kind of be handy. It's a thing called, I think it's what we're on right now. What's it called? YouTube. And it's guys and girls showing you how to do everything and anything when it comes to fixing shit. So my closet, you know, I have a walk-in closet. My wife got the big one. I got the small one. I don't know why. But anyway, the light switch broke. I'm handy. I went down to Lowe's, bought I think $1.88 light switch, and put the shit in. It took me all of an hour to go to Lowe's, diagnose the problem, put the light switch in. If you don't know how to do that, that's a whole thing. Over $100 to get an electrician out here to fix that, or a handyman to fix it. So little shit like that, I save myself money and I stay ahead of the game. And that's just part of home ownership. It's not easy and it ain't for everybody. But hey, do what you want. I'm doing what the fuck I want.
I feel like I've already talked too much, but I'm happy
Yes, you
to
have.
listen to part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on why
And I'm not watching it.
owning isn't everything that I want it to be, and I'm like counting down the days until I get back into an apartment, even if it's gonna cost more, even if other people think it's stupid, even if it's throwing away money. I'm counting down the moments.
Wow. So let's go to the comments. See what the comments say. I think she should rent out the house. She could still get money from it and rent it to a leasing company. Renting it through a leasing company to upkeep, blah, blah, blah. How the fuck she gonna do that and pay for an apartment, dude?
In about a month,
Red.
I'm moving from the...
Red, how she gonna do that? And see, Gorgeous Dreamer, she posted this. I don't know this lady. I mean, you can read these comments. It's a bunch of, you know, these internet real estate people. They know everything. But it is what it is. Keep it real. Just keep it real. If you're broke, just say so. This CLA C-Class Mercedes type bullshit. And this and this is what a lot of, I'm gonna say it, I'm black. This is what a lot of black people do. They bullshit. They have you thinking that it's one thing, but it isn't. And then they come up with a lame excuse on why they don't live at that address anymore. Hey, what you think? What's your comments on this type of shit? This is where we at in 2024. People been bullshitting, but like I said, TikTok is a valuable asset or a window to look through what's really going on out here in these streets. And people telling all their business, and I'm going to review it. Hey, so what you think? Tell me what you think. You agree or disagree? If you disagree with me, write something nasty in the comments. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like the channel.